Hi guys, welcome to It's Cards Hat and I'm Ronnie Saha and I'm going to teach you a new flourish which is really cool to see, and there is a little bit change in my background because I'm in my brother's house, but it doesn't really matter. The move I'm going to show you today is one of the power moves which will definitely catch your audience's eyes like spring. It's called Waterfall. I don't know why it's called Waterfall while it's done with cards, but we have to call it Waterfall because that's how it's copyrighted. And this is one of the moves which you can do with any deck of cards. It doesn't matter is it plastic deck or is it a paper deck or it's standard poker, any old, new. It doesn't have any conditions. It just needs a little bit of skills and practice, and of course your both hands. And I'm really frustrated because it's really hot down here. I'm feeling sick and I don't have any proper room to put my camera in, so my head is not totally in the camera. So without getting further ado, let's start. So here is the tutorial of Waterfall. Now this move is really cool move because you can do it with any deck of cards. It doesn't matter how much they cost or how old are they. It does matter how you do it. At first you don't need a sweaty hand. If you have a sweaty hand, go dry it, then come back. Otherwise your cards will become dirty and you will face many problems for learning new moves with that deck. Otherwise this move doesn't have any precautions or any other things which you have to worry about. This just need the grip in a proper way and you are ready to go. At first you have to hold the cards at the middle grip. Just you have to add every finger of your hand like this. You have your index finger in the left top corner, the middle finger, the ring finger, and at the bottom the pinky. The pinky doesn't need any functions for this move, but you will get easier to hold the card with the presence of the pinky finger. And you have to hold the thumb almost in the middle of the deck, right here, just a little bit side. So after you hold that deck, you have to bend that packet from the middle point like this, while you will get a weave in the middle area of that cards. If you don't have a sweaty hand, you doesn't need to weave much. If you have this kind of weave, you have enough to do a waterfall, just like this. And if you have a sweaty hand, you have to weave much more than that. You have to weave like this. You have to use your whole hand's grip to do the waterfall. Now the cards will be bent like this, but it isn't a problem. You'll do the waterfall from the opposite side and now it's fine. So it doesn't matter, the cards won't be damaged, only if you don't have a sweaty hand. If you have a sweaty hand, don't do with that. You will get many problems in the future to do many tricks with that deck of cards. So after you weave these cards like this, you have to drop the cards one by one and you have to feel every card present in the deck like this. If you have sweaty hands, you do a greater weave and you will feel it easier. And every one of you are beginning this trick, so get a bigger weave. So get a bigger weave. It isn't a problem. It doesn't have any side effects to the deck. It will come very easy to you. And while you are relieving the cards very easily, just see how I am leaving the cards one by one by extending my index and other fingers in the straight way. See again. Slowly you have to extend your hands, your every finger far from the thumb, and you will leave the whole deck very easily like that. It's very hot there, so I have sweaty hands and the deck is getting weird to grip, but it is a fine move. And the first thing is to drop the cards, which I just taught you. Hold the grip like that with your every finger present on your hand like this. At the top left corner is the index, and the side of that middle, after that ring, after that pinky. The pinky doesn't need any grip on the cards if you have bigger hands like me. And the thumb in the partially left corner of the deck, like here. After you select the card, if you are beginning, just you have to add a little bit curl in the middle place of the deck with your other hand. If you're doing it with a new deck of cards, it's must you should get a weave with the help of the other hand, because a new deck has very much resistance in the middle part. You can't bend the deck of cards with just one hand, it will need a lot of pressure. So use your other hand, just it's very simple, use your other hand to bend that card down. And after you bend that, weave the cards by pressurizing it and leaving the thumb out, so it will weave easily right here. I'm going to show you again. Leave the thumb straightly upwards so it will weave faster. Just leave your hands a little bit upwards so it will get a bigger weave and the cards will look like this. At first you won't get a perfect weave like this cards, but you will get it perfectly after some practice. So after you weave the cards, take a bigger weave when you are beginning like this and feel every card while you are extending your fingers. You see my hands, my fingers extending from the thumb. I'm going to show you from this angle. Just extend your fingers while you feel every part of the card. At first, this is the first thing, to drop the cards, and now the second thing, to catch those cards with the other hand. Well, now while you are beginning, you have to hold the card in a very small distance right here, like from here. Hold your hand in this position. I'm going to show you from a different angle, from this position. So the cards will not drop in the floor, but you will have problem in the beginning. You will drop the cards in the floor at first, but it will solve your problems while you do the trick slowly. So after you weave the cards, just drop them in the hands and curl your other fingers, the pinky, ring and middle finger like this, so the cards won't drop in the floor. And while you feel that you are improving your skills, you are improving your dropping skills, just make the distance farther. Just drop the cards in a farther way like this, and while you master that move, you will catch those cards from anywhere like this. After that, you can square the cards, bend them, make a weave, make a bigger weave, extend your fingers slowly, feel every card present on that deck, and after that catch those cards while they are dropping from a small distance. After you feel that you are improving your skills, make the gap bigger, and after that you can make the largest gap you want. You can catch with your feet. I can't do that because I'm not a wizard, I'm just a cardist. So that's it for today. If you have any problem, let me know in the comment section. And there is 1 month left to complete 1,000 subscribers, and so that I can activate my giveaway, which I want to give away 2 deck of cards to 2 of my subscribers if my channel gets 1,000 subscribers within the month of June. So that's it for today. Goodbye.